Good morning students, welcome you all to the online class of computer. Today we'll be studying from the book which is all about computer, the fourth chapter which is Microsoft Access 2016, Queries, Forms and Reports. Tables serve as the primary data repository in an Access database. Let us now learn about three more database objects: queries, forms and reports. Each of these objects interacts with the records stored in the database tables. Queries. A query is used to extract information from one or more tables in a database. You can use a query to view specific data from a table or supply data to other database objects such as forms and reports. For example, you may design a query to display the name of students who scored more than 75 marks in an examination. The data retrieved by a query is displayed in the datasheet view. A query can also be used to edit and analyze data in different ways. If you save a query, you can reuse it whenever you need. Access provides two ways to create a query: using query wizard and using query design. Creating a query using query wizard. Access provides the query wizard to let you create queries easily and quickly. To create a query using the query wizard, on the Create tab in the Queries group, click Query Wizard. You can see in figure 4.2. The new query dialog box opens. It displays various types of queries that you can create. Then in step 2, select Simple Query Wizard and click the OK button. The Simple Query Wizard screen appears. Click the Tables Queries list down arrow and select the table for which you want to create the query. Then, in the Available Fields list, select a field that you want to include in the query and click the button. The field is added to the selected field list. Then click the Next button, which is in figure 4.4. The Simple Query Wizard displays options to create a detail or summary query. Then select the Detail Radio button and click the Next button. You can see it in figure 4.5. The Simple Query Wizard asks you to specify a name for the query. Then type a name for the query. Then select the Open the Query to View Information radio button. Then click the Finish button. You can find it in figure 4.6 and 4.7. Access creates the query and displays the result of the query in the datasheet view. Creating a query using query design. You can also create a query by using the query design. A query design allows you to specify the fields covered, the condition to retrieve specific records, change the order of the field and arrange the retrieved data in a desired manner. To create a query using query design, on the Create tab in the Queries group, click Query Design. Then the Show Table dialog box opens. Then select the table to use for the query and click the Add button. Click the Close button. The Query Design view opens. The Query Tools Design tab appears on the ribbon. Select the fields to be included in the query by using one of the following ways. A. Double-click a field name in the table box. Then drag a field name from the table box and drop it in the required column in the grid. Then click the down arrow in a column and select the required field from the list that opens. Then type the required field name in the field box in a column. Then drag a column to required position to change the order of the fields in the query. Drag a column to a required position to change the order of the fields in the query. You can find it in figure 4.11. Then click the sort box of the field on which you want to sort the results of the query and choose ascending or descending option. Clear the check mark and show box of a field to hide it from display in the datasheet view. Then specify the conditions for the query in the criteria box of a desired field. Then on the Query Tool Design tab, in the Results group, click the Run button. The result of the query is displayed in the datasheet view, which is 4.14. Click the Save button on the Query Access toolbar to save as dialog box opens. Then type a name for the query and click the OK button. Access saves the query and displays the query object in the navigation pane. Now, what is a form in Access 2016? Forms. Form is a database object that provides a Windows-like interface to view and edit data easily in a table. Using Access provides three ways to create a form for a table: using the form command, using the split form command, and using the form wizard. Creating a form using the form command. The form command lets you create and format a form according to your specification. To create a form using the form command, first in the navigation pane, click the table for which you want to create the form. Then on the Create tab in the Forms group, click Form. Then access Create in the form and displace it in the Layout view in the Work area. The Form Layout, Tools, Design, and Arrange and Format tabs appear on the ribbon. Click the Form Layout Tools Design tab and do any of the following. To set a logo for the form, in the header or footer group, click the Logo button. Then the Insert Picture dialog box opens. Select a picture and click OK to set the logo for the form. Then drag the boundaries of the logo to resize it. You can find all the information is given in the figures in figure 4.18, 4.19, 4.20 how to create a form. To specify a title for the form, in the header or footer group, click the title button. The title of the form gets highlighted. Then type a desired title for the form and press the enter key. In figure 4.2 you can find this instruction. Then to display date and time on the form, in the header and footer group, click the date and time button. The date and time dialog box opens. Click the desired format for date and time and click the OK button. Then the date and time are displayed to the right of the form title. Click the Form Layout Tools Format tab and do any of the following. To format the form title, select the form title. Then in the font group, specify the font size, font style and font color for the form title. To specify a background color for the form, click anywhere in the blank area in the form. In the Control Formatting group, click the Save Fill button and select a color from the colors palette. Then click the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar to save as dialog box opens. Then type a name for the form and click the OK button. Access saves the form and displays the form object in the navigation pane. Type a name for the form and click the OK button. Then Access saves the form and displays the form object in the navigation pane. Creating a form using split form command. The split form command creates a form for a table and displays it along with the datasheet view. This makes the process of finding and editing records easy. To create a split form, in the navigation pane, click the table for which you want to create the split form. Then on the Create tab, in the Forms group, click More Forms down arrow. A drop-down menu appears. Then click Split Form. Access creates the form in the upper half of the window and displays the table in datasheet view in the bottom half. Drag the divider between the two views to adjust the size of either view. Click a record in the datasheet to view the corresponding record in the form. Then use the layout view to format the form as desired. Save the form as an object in the database. Creating a form using the form wizard. The form wizard lets you create a form for a table quickly by using pre-designed layouts to create a form using the Form wizard. On the Create tab in the Forms group, click the Form Wizard button. The Form Wizard screen appears. You can find it in figure 4.33 and 4.34 how the Form Wizard screen looks like. Click the Table Queries drop-down list arrow and select the required table. Add the fields to show in the form using and these buttons. Click the Next buttons. Click the Radio button to select a desired layout for the form. Access previews the layout as you click its Radio button. Then click the Next button. In figure 4.34 you can see how to click the Next button. Then type a name for the form in the text box. Then select Open the form to view or enter information Radio button and click the Finish button. Access creates the form and displays in the work area. Working with records using a form. You can use a form to view and edit existing records or add new records to a table. To work with the records using a form, in the navigation pane, double-click the required form. The form opens and displays the first record in the table. To navigate between different records, click the arrow or this type of button on the record navigation bar. To edit data in a record, click a text box for a field and type the new data. In figure 4.6 you can find it. Then to add a new record, click the new blank record button in the record navigation bar. A blank form is displayed. Enter the required information in the corresponding text boxes. Then click the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar to save the changes. Then Reports. Report is a database object that lets you view data from a table or a query in printable format. You can modify a report's design, but you cannot add or edit data to the report. Access provides several ways to create a report. The two most common ways are using the report command and using the report wizard. Creating a report using the report command. The report command lets you create a simple report quickly. The report displays all the fields from a specific table or query. To create a report using report command, in the navigation pane, click the table or query for which you want to create a report. Then, on the Create tab, in the Reports group, click Report. Access creates a simple report based on the table or query you selected. The report layout, tools design, arrange, format and page setup tabs appear on the ribbon. Then use the options in the report layout, tools design and format tabs to modify the layout of the report and format the report title and headings. On the status bar, click the Print View button to see how the report will look when printed on a paper. The Print Preview tab appears on the ribbon. In the Close Preview group, click the Close Print Preview button to return to report view. Click the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar to save the report. Access saves the report as a database object. Using the Report Wizard. The Report Wizard provides an easy way to create a customized report with selected fields. The wizard guides you through a series of steps and generates a report based on your specification. To create a report using Report Wizard, on the Create tab in the Reports group, click the Report Wizard button. The Report Wizard screen appears. Click the Table or Queries drop-down list arrow and select the required table. Add the desired fields to display in the report using the arrow and double arrow button. Click the Next button. You can find it in figure 4.22. Select the field on the basis of which you want to group the records. Click the Next button, then select the Sort field and sorting order for the data in the report. Then click the Next button. Then select an option for the layout and orientation of the report. Then click the next button. Type a name for the report. Select preview the report radio button and click the finish button. Then Access creates the report object and displays the report in print preview view. Printing a report. You can print a report to take a hard copy. To print a report, in the navigation pane, double-click a report to open it. Then click the File tab. The Backstage view opens. Click Print. The print screen appears. From the print options, click Print. The Print dialog box opens. Select the required options like printer, range of pages and number of copies to print and click the OK button. Access prints the report. So this is all about Microsoft Access 2016 queries, forms and reports. We have completed the chapter. Please go through your book and read it properly and try to solve the answers and please send it to me. Thank you.